great for rising. I've never heard another woman of any other ethnicity being called a strong woman. Have you ever heard the phrase, the strong white woman? The strong Asian woman? So now, if that's such a good phrase, why is it only applied to the black woman? When has anything ever been applied to just us if it was something good? When? You know, the strong black woman. Is this phrase, is it an empowerment or is it exhaustion disguised as praise? You know, for generations, we've heard about the strong black woman. It's used to celebrate resilience. But you know, I wonder, has it also become a weapon to isolate black women? Has it? Because you think about that. The strong black woman, we're not supposed to have emotions. We're not supposed to rest. We're not supposed to even want a man. So as we go beneath the crust on the strong black woman, let's think about how this label has shaped identity, relationships, and let me tell you something, it even has shaped the balance between strength and vulnerability in the black community. So take a listen, and I'll be back.
Don't call her strong. What was once seen as an empowering phrase can often be a harmful moniker for black women. And Taraji P. Henson is making sure that the masses understand the issue at large.
You know, we can handle it. Oh, we're tough.
How damaging the strong black woman narrative can really be.
It came as a thing to empower us, right? So it became I'm a strong black woman, right? To empower us. But then as years go on, we've been ignored because of that very statement. Well, you know, it dehumanizes us. It dehumanizes our pain. It belittles our tears. It belittles, like I said, our pain. We're supposed to be able to watch our brothers and sons and fathers get murdered in the street, but we can take it because we're strong, right? We can deal with it. We can handle it. And that's just not true. I have issues with titles like that and like Black Girl Magic, because we're not fairies. You know what I mean? We don't magically rebound from pain. We hurt and suffer just like others. And I just always felt some kind of way about those titles.
Okay, now, so you heard what Taraji P. Henson said, right? She said it started out to empower us and all these positive things. But I wonder who actually came up with that phrase, because I've learned over the years, and I've had a lot of years on this earth, that so many things are presented to us in a manner that is supposed to be for us, supposed to empower us, as it were, supposed to be good for us, but they're actually, from the onset, they are designed to work against us. And this phrase, the strong black woman, is one of those things. I don't know if it was ever meant to, but if it was meant to be good for us, it certainly hasn't been good for us. So listen to this, and I'm going to come back again.
You will not influence me. I am my own person. I am a strong black woman. Influence me. I am my own person. I am a strong black woman.
She said what she said. What the problem is?
The problem is she's perpetuating the stereotype, first of all, that aggression, you can't influence me, the head movement, all this stuff. And the fact that she's a little white girl, to me, makes it even worse. It's mockery. That's the problem, black lady. That's the problem. Strong black woman, a phrase, as I said, being used to probably, that seems to me, being used to really put us in a certain position to further alienate us from our man and from society. Who wants to be around? Did you see the way that little girl was acting? Who would want to be around a woman of any race, but since she says she's a strong black woman, who would want to be around a black woman acting that way? And why would she even say she was a black woman? It's mockery. We can't seem to see when we're being mocked. Listen to this, and I'll be back.
Yes, let's end the strong black woman stereotype. This centuries-old trope that black women don't experience pain like white women positions black women as women of hardship, more durable to pain and suffering than white women. What utter nonsense! Here's why. This racist trope is rooted in the dehumanization of the female black identity, a direct legacy of slavery. So whether it's the inhumane medical treatment of the enslaved Miss Westcott, or this 2017 nursing book full of racist tropes about the pain thresholds of black and ethnic minorities, this is systemic racism in action. It also contributes to the high rate of black maternal and pregnancy-related deaths. This racist trope is to silence our pain, so let me tell you this. Yes, I'm a strong black woman, an affirmation of an enduring strength that is human, humane, and humbling, not an invitation to pile on the oppression. We bleed and cry too.
So you see what she said? She went into details about what it means to be a strong black woman. She also talked about the fallacies. She talked about the image it gives. So always keep in mind when you hear something, let's not be so quick to just latch on to something because it sounds good. And I know as black women, we've been overlooked, underlooked, abused. All this stuff has happened to us. So when we hear something like strong black woman, of course we're going to latch on to that because it makes it seem like we can empower ourselves. We can bring ourselves from under the abuse and the other things, the dehumanization. But always be sure and figure out, or do your best to figure out who's saying this. Yeah, who, what, when, why, where. Who's saying this? What are they saying it for? Why are they saying it? When did they decide to see it? And where were they? Were they like in a group talking about how we got to do something to diminish black women? Where were they? Who, what, when, why, and where, and act accordingly. There's nothing wrong with having strength. It's nothing wrong with being strong. But when you're using that phrase to try to separate yourself from your man, when that phrase is being used to vilify you or to say, well, you know what? We can treat them any kind of way we want to. They're strong black women. Listen, I'm a black woman. I have strength. And that makes me strong. But guess what? I want my man. I love my man like any other woman. I feel pain like any other woman. I have emotion like any other woman. So don't get it twisted. Being a strong black woman don't have to make you a stupid black woman. Black woman, you took that phrase, made it yours, and act accordingly. Why did you do it? If they close my book, you remember my story. Be encouraged. Live there. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Support our youth in any way you can. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Albert C. Richardson, a black man, patent the butter churn U.S. patent number 446470, February 17th, 1891. I'm Lily Bayer. I'm just trying to create a dialogue. I leave you with this. If they close my book, you remember my story. A Nat Turner Runner production. Lock and load. Lily Bayer. Be encouraged.